Hi, welcome back to Cooking for Everyone. And today we're gonna talk about saving some money and making your own breadcrumbs. If you got one of these things hiding in your cupboard, we'll throw it out. I can find a use for it here. I got a few different ones, like this guy. You got a small one here. You got a fancier guy over here. Well, I'm probably gonna use this one today to show you what I'm doing. But all you really need is this device and this blade to make your own breadcrumbs, and we're gonna get into that here in a minute. I'm just gonna pause here for a second, tidy up, and get started on that. So I'll be right back. So what I got here is some tried out ends of breads. We all buy loaves of bread, right? Eat it. Some people use the ends. Some people's like, oh, what am I going to do with this? So what you do is you take your ends, when you get down to the end, throw it in a bowl, don't cover it, let it dry out, and then we're going to take this fancy machine over here, this food processor, and we're going to turn this into breadcrumbs. Like a loaf of bread costs what, maybe $3-4, but if you actually buy like actually pre-done ones, are about $3 to $6, depending on which ones you're buying, for about 500 grams, where these probably end up costing you maybe $1 or $2 in the end, and you're going to end up with way more breadcrumbs than 500 grams. But anyways, I'll probably weigh that up at the end and show you how many we get out of what I got here. This is like maybe, I don't know, a few loaves of bread here. Anyway, alright, and I'm just gonna get set up here. Well, let's get set up here. So we got our bowl. I'll put it on our machine if I can. It's alive. It doesn't want to fit. There we go, we locked her in. Then we're gonna put our blade in here. Right, just make sure we got it in there correctly. Looks like we do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our bread and just toss it in right now. Right, so we're going to get just till the bowl's semi-full. Right, that looks not too bad. So we're going to put the lid on here, lock her in if you need to, which I do. Give it a quick breakdown so it'll all fit in there nicely. We get our lid on here. There we go. And we're gonna chop. Going to keep it going. It's the first time I've used this one for this, so I'm still working on figuring it out. So what else are we're gonna chop it up some more. It's not quite where we want it, but let's take a look, see where we at. We got kind of coarse breadcrumbs, but you see what we're doing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that back on. We're going to chop it up again. Yeah, let's take a look. That looks a little better. I'm gonna have to, yeah, we're still not quite where I'd like it, but so one more go around should do her. And do one more time. Okay, chop her up. always wait for the blade to stop before you open one of these things, just safety's sake. It's always good. I like to keep your fingers, eh? Anyway, yeah, that's looking pretty good. I could probably go a little bit longer, but that's not too bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this into a container, and then I'm going to do all the rest of this same kind of idea. Anyway, so I'm just going to... Okay, still figuring this machine out. So I figured out another step here, but so I'm going to show you this one more time. Get our bread. Let's get our bread crumbs in here. Let's get our big parts in. All right, that looks good to start. Anyway, let's get my lid going. Okay, whoops. There we go, locked and loaded. Okay, so we're going to start chopping it up. Okay, so we got a nice chop down to smaller pieces. All right, so now what we're going to do, now that I've figured out how this machine works, so now we're going to hit puree. I just stopped there to take a look at it because it's looking like it's pretty much where we want it. So let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, we probably go a tiny bit longer, but that looks pretty good. I'm gonna put it on for just a tiny bit longer. Right, not in puree again, just to get a little finer. It's up to you how fine you want it. Let it come to a complete stop, then turn it, and then let's go back into it. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that looks like pretty good. So I'm gonna pour it into my container here. That's the first one I poured out. But this is the next one. I love trying to do this with one hand. It just does not want to. There we go. It just wanted to fight me there. So I'm just going to pull that out, knock off some excess there. Let's put that aside. I'm just going to pour that right into their container. And then we're just going to keep going. I don't think I'm going to continue. I think you got the idea showing you that. But when I got it all done, I'll weigh it up and show you how much there I got for maybe about $2-3. So I'm going to finish this all up that I got here, and then I'll weigh it up for you, and we'll show you. You can save a lot more money, a lot of money by just saving your own breadcrumbs. Another one I will do another time when I do some breadcrumbs. I'll show you how to do toasted breadcrumbs. So I'm just gonna get the rest of this done, and then I'll weigh it up for you. Okay, so this is the bucket of breadcrumbs I got out of those 2 bowls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in here for a minute just to show you. So I'm going to tear that so it zeros. Let's try that again. There we go. Oops, I just turned it off. Okay, so we're zeroed. And we're on metric. So I'm just pour this all in there to show you how much I got out. Well, maybe I will. There we go. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Different angle. Oops. Let's try not to spill it all over the place. Anyway, right now. Okay, I'm just going to have to shift this over so I could actually have more room. Got no room there. Alright, there we go. That's before, whoops. Having issues, having issues. Alright, well, since this is not working the way I'd like it to, I'm gonna just get it all in there and then show you how much I got out of there. So just hang on. Okay, as you can see, I got 966 grams, so I got almost a kilo of breadcrumbs. That's what those are. Yeah. Okay, got almost a kilo of breadcrumbs for about $2-3. So you can either do this or you can run to the store and get half the amount for twice as much money. So that's totally up to you what you want to do there. Anyway, and the other thing I want to say is the reason you don't want to cover your bread while you're drying it out is moisture is your enemy. It will create mold, and then your breadcrumbs are going to be useless and you're going to have to throw them out anyway. So that's all I have to say today. Anyway, like, subscribe, any questions, any comments, write them down below, and is there anything else you'd like to see on this channel that pertains to cooking, any tricks, tips that you'd like to see, write them down and I will definitely try to get to them. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you another time. All right, bye.